Hello and welcome to Versus Challenge number 25. We are almost at the 1 year mark for Versus Challenges. Yes, the inaugural.
Wait, so the next one will be the last one of the year. The next Versus.
The next Versus will be the conclusion.
Season finale.
Yeah, the season finale or the year finale of
We got nothing big planned for that. It's just another Versus.
Nope.
maybe we'll have something big for 27.
27, yeah. That'd be a good one. So, yeah, so Versus Challenge number 25. Today we are what are we calling this month, Kyle?
Pokemonth.
Pokemonth. So you are now entering Pokemonth.
Pokemonth.
It is going to, go over into February just a little bit.
Just because it went to Monday's fall. Just get used to it.
Yeah. So, that and
the Christmas ones went into January, so
Groundhog Day is on a Sunday. So like on February, you're gonna be like, oh good, Pokemonth is over, and you're gonna wake up on the 3rd and be like, oh no, Pokemonth is still going. Pokemonth is still going on.
Pikachu saw his shadow.
That's right. Oh, we gotta remember that. So, episode number 25, we are talking and kicking off Pokemonth. And today's Versus Challenge is a interesting one.
Yeah, this is one we've never done. It's always been game of some kind. We're gonna veer off a little bit.
Slightly. We're still playing the game.
Right. We're just gonna argue, is the trading card game or the original red, blue, yellow games better?
Yeah. Which one's better?
I mean, mo better butter.
So Kyle will be arguing for the trading card game.
Correct, because I've played that.
And I will be arguing for the red, blue, and yellow.
The Gen 1 games.
And I have those upstairs. I should have brought them down so I could have been like, look at my Game Boy cartridges, guys.
Actually, look at that.
So, all right.
So no double flip, one single flip to see who's going the choice of first or second. That's all we're flipping for. Rules for the Versus challenges are
2 minutes on the clock.
2 minutes to argue, make your point, say what you got to say, why you're right,
why the other person's wrong,
and then that'll be after their 2 minutes, and then we'll have like a general rebuttal round, and then you guys will vote, throw some comments in, tell us why we're both wrong, why we're both right, why we forgot the best option, yada yada yada.
Absolutely. All right, we ready? Ready for the?
I think so.
Flippity flip.
Let me see if I can get a good sound effect. Ready?
Yep.
You gonna count it down or not?
3, 2, 1. Tails never fails.
It's his tails again.
Tails again. I am gonna go second.
Okay.
So let me get this up on the screen. I just want to have a little background video. Unlike the last Versus Challenge, I'm pretty sure I biffed it. So I'm going to try to make up for it this time. So, all right. So, 2 minutes are on the clock. You are ready to begin in 3, 2, 1, and go. All
right. So I'm arguing why the original trading card game, which came out, we tried to look into it. It's kind of muffy because of what Japan did and didn't do. They came out around the same time, within the same year. So there's not like no, this was first, even though I think the card game is officially said to have come out first, but I don't know. We got everything secondhand after Japan started this whole thing because Pocket Monsters Red, Green, and Blue came out, and the trading card game also came out. I'm arguing that the game is better for a few reasons. There's more out there to collect. I mean, yeah, you end up getting like 47 Charizards and like random little things. But some of these cards, if you got an original, ultra rare, it's worth more than your Pokemon Red or Blue cartridge. Like some of these cards are not digitally, they're drawn amazingly, so they're also awesome to display. Also, the game itself had more strategy and thought kind of put behind it because you're planning out
45 seconds.
Who do I give the energy to? Who am I putting up as my active? Who am I leaving on my bench? What supporters do I need in my deck? Like, the card game is like an endlessly different game depending on your shuffle. Whereas the video game, you know what you're getting. You're wandering the world. You're trying to collect them all. Which is fun, 100%. But between the two, I like the card game better, even though neither of it has really changed in the 20 years, 30 years, pretty much since they came out. But yeah, collecting items, amazing art, probably worth more if you have original cards versus original cartridges, and I guess that's my time.
That's time. So very, very good. Very good. Some valuable points there, my fine sir.
All right, now I gotta crack my beer open.
I was nice enough to mute my microphone when I did it. I'm sure
you're not talking, so I was okay.
Oh, I know. I was trying to be nice.
And we are drinking Yingling Lights today. No flights. So changing it up a little bit.
That is correct.
I'm gonna drop this in a koozie.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get this fired up as well too.
Speaking of getting fired up, go Notre Dame.
Yes, absolutely. Big college football.
That game is on tonight. This airs on Monday. Isn't that game on Monday?
No, next Monday, the 18th. It's 10 days away from not this Monday, because this is
okay.
Yeah, it would be the
Monday of the full episode.
The 20th.
Right. The Monday of the full episode.
Yes, the full episode
that we're doing with this.
Correct. So, let's just hope it's anyone but Ohio State, right? So, all right. Anyways, sidetracked. All right, let's put 2 minutes on the clock, and I will go ahead and 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So, I personally think this version, the digital version, the handheld, the video game version is better than a trading card. The one thing that I'm going to ask, and I don't want you to answer this while I'm going, but I mean, can you even play the trading card game by yourself, or do you need someone to play with? Because I mean, regular Pokemon on the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color and now Nintendo Switch, you could play it by yourself, and you could collect all of them by yourself. And so there was a lot of cool things with that, because it was an adventure. The trading card game is what it is. It's only, I will give props on this one. It's the one part of the game that is one of the more fun parts, which is the actual battling, right? I mean, that's what the trading card game is all about. Sometimes you avoid the battle though in the Game Boy versions, because you're trying to collect them all, but there's also the adventure, and you're trying to get all the badges and be the Pokemon master, or the person that wins every single gym in Pokemon, which we'll get into in the full episode. But I mean, like, you get to walk around with the dude on the screen right now. You get a little Pika behind you. He gets to follow you. I mean, like, you don't have that in the card game. You got your Charizard that you think is worth, millions of dollars, but it's not, because it's actually the Charmander card that's, worth all that, or whatever it is. But I mean, these games, they still hold up to this day. And these games were so good that they did a re-release on the Switch. The Pokemon Yellow version, for example, is now Hey Pikachu, or the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. This is the same game, just with updated graphics, because it was so good.
My rebuttal is Kevin needed to play with himself a lot, I guess.
I didn't have a lot of friends. So.
He's like, but can I play with myself?
Can you play with yourself? And the answer for the trading card game is,
it would be more difficult. If you have 2 decks, you could. Same as playing chess with yourself.
2 decks?
Yeah, 2 decks. But no, the trading card game, yes, you kind of, when you're on your own, you're just collecting.
Yeah.
You would need another person to really play with. I mean, yeah, if you could build 2 decks and play both sides, but that's not going to be as fun. Yeah, if you're
just like
on your own more.
If you're child mind like me, like him talking about decks and more challenging playing with yourself, and that's what she said. The only other thing that I do like, I have had on my phone, and I'm pretty sure I've played it on the Game Boy, the trading card game on the Game Boy or on my phone.
Online.
I do like that. I do like playing that. It's a different challenge than what you're used to when you think Pokemon.
The card game.
Yeah.
Like it plays the same. It just adds visuals and lightning strikes and poison bubbles and stuff like that.
Yeah. I do like playing the, I mean, for me, I didn't really have too many people that like not too many of my friends played Pokemon trading card game, you know, so like I didn't really
I've never played Pokemon until I had kids.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whole different I don't know, it's like a whole different genre of games that I just, you know, we were always so big into video games that we never really played like any kind of card games or anything like that. So I mean, that's, you know, that's the thing. So but no, I mean, both are just awesome games. I mean, I don't know which one I prefer, red, blue, or yellow for the originals. Yellow, of course, you have as close to everyone's heart because of, you know, Pikachu, and, you know, Pikachu took off because of the show, the Pokemon show. But I mean, they're great games. I think I always end up playing red more than I did blue, but I had both, and I still have both. And I still have my save data because my battery hasn't died yet which is insane to think about. I mean, the game's 30 years old and that battery has yet to die.
That's weird.
I still have all my save data. I plugged it in. I put it in my Game Boy Advance, the originals, and I go in there and I'm in like the middle of a world and I'm just like, holy crap! Like, I can't believe this held up this long.
It really takes you.
Yeah, because it
takes you back.
I don't know what that
just fell upstairs.
Yeah. The cat that I don't have. Damn it, Pikachu! I told you. So, but no, I mean, they're great games. They're both are great games. If you have the opportunity to play the trading card game, you know, if you have multiple people, it makes it even more fun too. I'd say the trading card game. So
you're agreeing with me too?
No,
sounds good.
No, the video game is way better. There's so many more different aspects to the game than just the battles.
It is more of a time thing too. You spend more time.
Yeah.
I mean, but with the card game, you go to stores, you buy the packs, you know, switch to the 7th card. There's those little, like, I should have brought this up. There's that video of that kid that just wanted a rainbow Charizard for Christmas.
Yeah.
And he goes through his deck and he gets it and he freaks out. You don't do that for the video game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, the cool thing about the video game is if he had the link cable, which not many people did, you could trade Pokemon with people.
Digitally, yeah.
You know, so I mean, like that was a whole different
originally
aspect.
You needed to, correct? To collect them all.
To collect all of them, yeah, because I mean, red had certain monsters, blue had certain monsters, and then I maybe yellow had them all. I'd have to, like, you know, double check.
Right, because it was a version.
Yeah, because it was a merged version. So, but no, great games. I'm really looking forward to these to this Pokemonth. We've been talking about Pokemon for a while off camera.
To Pokemonth right now.
Yeah, we've been talking about Pokemon for a while. I'm like, how do we do this? Do we do this? Do we just do it? And we're just doing it now. So
we're in.
Starting off 2025, Pokemonth. So now that the holiday games are all done and over. So
right. So we're gonna put it up there. So you gotta watch them all.
Yep. Gotta watch them all.
Without singing.
Pokemonth. Please don't copyright us.
Oh shit, yeah, definitely not.
So
don't need them coming after us.
Right, because they will. So awesome. Well, yeah, for us here at the Terrible Gamers, I'm Kevin, he's Kyle, and as always,
keep on playing.